I didn't bring myself on stage. Sorry. I'm still learning, guys. So bear with me. Y'all don't really need to see me. Okay, so let's go back over that because I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me because I hadn't brought my audio to the stage. So let's start back with SPY. SPY, we look for if we get a push because we're in a range. I see a high of 682 and a bear down. If we break down below, we could see a test of 680. But we want to wait until closer to 630 because we could chop in between here. We don't want to rush. We want to wait till those expiration comes at 230 and then get in our position. Same for SPX. Everything's trading in this range. So at a high, we could see the high of the day at about 68.32 or so. I had a level set at 68.50. We haven't pushed up, but we got that end of day push yesterday and it went to my target. So let's see if we get it today or if we get a drop down to 68.13. One of those two places are going to play out for us today. And so we're going to see which one's going to do it. And those contracts were not expensive. I saw an $18 contract go over $150 and the $38 contract go almost $200. So these late in the day contracts are going to be very lucrative on SPX. If we look at QQQ, we're trading in the middle again at 615. So we could see a push to 616 or back down to 614. We're in this dollar range. You don't want to play further out than that. Do y'all have the volume now? Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Drop a 1 if y'all can hear me now. Can anybody hear me now? Yay. All right, we're back. Thanks for coming back, Juliana. So again, we're just going to see how things play out. We got those Black Friday deals. I'm giving everybody on YouTube and now Instagram, since y'all are here, I'm giving you guys until midnight to take advantage of the one-on-ones for $50. Outside of that, they go up to 70 tomorrow. My one-on-ones are $100. So each day, the earlier you take advantage, the better your deal. So today, and yesterday for the people who were on Discord, they got it for $50. After today, those will go to, well, they're already $60 for Discord and Facebook, IG, and YouTube. I will give you guys another day to take advantage. If you're looking to work with me and you've never worked with me before, this is going to be the base price for you to get in at. If you know you're just like, hey, I don't want just one-on-ones. I want to work with a group. I want some accountability. You can get in to the group mentorship. The group mentorship is on sale for $500. It is regular price at $6. As I expand, this was supposed to be a 6-week program, so I made it $600. Now I'm going to expand it to 8 weeks, so it may go up to 7. So I say lock in now, whether you plan to start the first Saturday in December or the first Saturday in January, because this will be a 1-year rolling enrollment. Every first Saturday of the month, I will roll in a new cohort. It's better for you. I say maybe people sign up, maybe they don't. You may have one person and it's just you, or it could be a cohort or 10. But I'm still going to provide the same quality of education to however many people are in class. It's just the luck of the draw on who's going to be in there. If you know you want one-on-one with me, it's like, hey, I don't want to just meet on Saturday. I want to meet on a Tuesday because my schedule's flexible. My kids have practice on Saturday. You can do the one-on-one mentorship. And again, I'm going to show y'all how to finesse it. You get 8 weeks of one-on-ones with me with the mentorship, and it's $1,500 on sale. It's usually $2,000. And yes, this is not just a value pricing. This is what my clients pay. I have another client has me on retainer at $750. And we discuss a lot of different details in the IT space. I set up the plays, we do the research, I show him where to point and click, and then he's good to go. So it's definitely not just a value. Oh, this is valued at what the one-on prices is. This is valued at what this. No, this is what actually has been paid, and the services that are provided, quality service provided to my clients. You can ask Juliana, you can ask Jason. They can all vouch about the quality of my care with my clients. So definitely lock in while it's on sale. After that, no boohooing and crying. Don't inbox me. If you don't inbox me before the sale is over, I'm going to kind of ignore it and just say, hey, hustle up, save the money, get back in on the next sale because I want to be fair to everybody. It's not fair if I extend it for one and not for all. So make sure you lock in while the sales are going. Friday at the latest, Black Friday midnight, this stuff will be off sale. Everything will be back to regular pricing, unless somebody has contacted me and said, hey, I'm a veteran. I don't get paid until the 1st and the 15th, and I've already saved up that money. If somebody comes to me and they say that, hey, I've already allotted this, but this is a good deal, I will honor that. But you have to reach out to me first. You can't come after the sale and then say you want it. You have to let me know that you are locked in. I have to be fair to everybody. So that's my little advertising spiel. We'll get back to the regular scheduled program. If you got questions about the one-on-one or the group mentorship or the one-on-one mentorship, drop a 7 in the comments and I'll send you a private message with my number and you can give me a call and we can talk about it. But right now, again, we got about 14 more minutes. We want to let this. I see buyers coming in though. They may push up and come down after it goes back and tests 16. So I told you we got that resistance right here a little. Let me actually make that label 616 for QQQ. And then on SPY, we were just hollering Monday. We were going 6767. We're at 681 now. Bullish sentiment. SPX, I was saying 6720, and now we're at 68. We up a whole 100 points. So again, we don't want to get trapped. We can have bullish afternoons, but we want to wait on that 230. Over that level is where we had it yesterday. Let's actually take a look what happened yesterday. Here's 225. Look at that 230 candle. We went from 67.60 all the way up to 67.76. That was a $15-16 move in the last hour. So, the last 30 minutes. So this thing can pump. We can do a call. We are waiting for confirmation again. It has taken off. You are just going to be battling with the theta if you're not getting the Friday's expiration. If you're doing the 0 DTE, going to be a little cautious. 616, no more than 617 if you take the call on SPY. If you do SPX, want to stay within about $25 of SPX. Yeah, I'm going to wait a little longer, but I'm definitely going to add these to my watch list. For SPX call, we're going to look at right in the money is 68.30. And then we'll probably go 68.50. Yeah. 68.50 is $25. We're not going to get there, but if it starts to move, it could definitely make some money there. But yeah, let's wait for some confirmation. Remember the countdown on the candlestick? We had bullish sentiment in this one. Let's let the second candle print. We are getting some rejection at that high, and it's quite natural. We saw rejections here all day. That's where the sellers are at. They're in this gap, but they had selling yesterday and still ran. So again, we're going to look at bullish and bearish sentiment, but I'm not calling or doing anything until about 6:30. So we got a little bit more time. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all are having a great Thanksgiving. If you're going to be traveling, please be safe out there. I always pray before I get on the road, and I'm not praying more or less for me as a driver. I'm praying for the other drivers on the road because you just never know how long people have been driving, what they're going through. They just may lose focus. So you just want to pray that they're staying focused. You can stay safe on the road because it's not always your action. It could be at the hands of somebody else. I'm glad I didn't went with the car. Yeah. See how we get those pullbacks? That's what I say. We're waiting. We don't want to get crushed. That theta is going to eat us up right now. We want to wait about 10 more minutes, and sometimes that can seem like a lifetime. But find something else to do. Do some Sudoku puzzles. Find you something on YouTube to listen to. Go research other contracts and companies. But we don't just want to jump in the trade like prematurely. How's y'all day been going so far? Did anybody get their drop $100 or drop the money bag? Did anybody get their $100 before lunch earlier? Did you get it once we got off the call? Did anybody make their $100 today? Because we're gonna keep this series going. Y'all like it, I love it. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Hey, Chaz. Hey, first time out with Tanya. Hey, Chaz, tuning into your channel for the first time. I can't wait to work with you again. Come back. I don't know which but I think I know which one this is. Okay. Yeah, come on back. Come on back. What is it, right? Which SPX play are we considering? Okay. So the SPX was 68.30. These are going to be pricey, so you may want to look at the SPY contract, but we're looking at the 68.30. And I'm also looking at like a Hail Mary 68.50. The Hail Mary went high yesterday, so I'm going to keep it on there. Got 130 today and 370 yesterday. See, that's what's up. Brandon's a new client. Jason got that bag. Y'all see those bags coming. There we go. 68.30 is probably gonna smash because, like I said, that's a $300 contract. It'll probably double at the end of the day if this thing pushes. The 68.50 is just an affordable, out the money. We can still jump. It's within its ATR. It just has to have a lot of volume for that one to pick up. But anything 68.30, 68.35, 68.40, 68.45, 68.50. Don't go further than 68.50. That's going to be a psychological area. We don't want to go above that. And I really would like for this to kind of start bullish sentiment and take off again. Just take off like it did yesterday. We got 7 more minutes before we figure it out. Patience is the key. If you're not patient, this is not the game for you. This is not the arena. Or it's something you need to work on. And that's okay too. So what does that tell us? What does that tell us? If it's rejecting, buyers don't see it higher. They're not coming up with that money. That's the new J's coming out and they being on StockX for 250, 350. And when they came out, they were 198, 199. Nobody wants to buy them at that price. Start looking at the levels of what does it mean as a customer, as a hedge fund, and there may not be buy order set. Like, no, the real investors and traders, they with their families right now. These are just water blocks filling. If it doesn't trigger, there's not going to be a buy. If it doesn't trigger, there's not going to be a sale. That's why you saw so much volume leave out and we just got stagnant. Everybody gone home. Everybody was working this morning. They're done. Half a day. Done for the day. That's why if this thing sells, it's going to sell hard unless there are automatic triggers at particular levels to buy. And that's why you're seeing those. See how it spikes up off of VWAP? See how those spikes up? It's just automatic order blocks sitting there and they're not really holding. We got to see those order blocks come in. If you missed it this morning, I also talked about grabbing you some bull. Again, this is for educational purposes, not financial advice, but I do like grabbing some bull. I do have some shares of bull, and I will be loading it up, and it's just based on it growing as a company a lot better or on the same pace as Robinhood. As more and more people start to learn about the markets, these platforms are going to keep reaching higher and higher stakes. And when they start offering even more quality crypto, event trading, they're going to make it a one-stop shop, banking, loans inside of your broker. So I see big things for bull. Trying to push up. 4 more minutes. Yes. So when you're trading, most brokerages will close out and do a risk management assessment across the brokerage, and they will close out the trades at 2:45. So you will see a lot of volume and spiking coming in there, like we saw yesterday. And so you want to wait till that 2:45 or 3:30 Eastern, and then trade between that range and 2:45. Not all brokerages have caught up. So it is Robinhood used to close you out at 2:30. Now they're closing you out at 2:45, and I don't think they closed the SPX trades. I think you can hold them all day, but on SPY, you're going to see it grayed out on your broker that you can't go back in and purchase those contracts. So they're not going to have to pay out those wild premiums at the end of the day. Kind of like some prop firms do. They don't let you trade around news or in random hours. That is the sell price. That is the sell price for the people who are on Discord and Facebook. YouTube people are still getting them for $50 because you're here. They're still $50, and you can buy as many as you would like, up to 10. I'm maxing people at 10. If you want to buy them, you can buy up to 10 at that rate. Can't do 100 people doing 10 one-on-ones at $50. I just can't allow it. But I got 10 people that can take 10 one-on-ones at that $50 rate. So again, I'm either undercutting myself. That is the usual discount price at $60. Right now, the early Black Friday deal is $50. Somebody put $50 in the chat. Am I on Webull? Yeah. I'm on. This is TradingView, but I do have a Webull account. Somebody drop $50 in the chat. Everybody let everybody know that Black Friday one-on-ones are $50. All right, we're about to hit that 2:30. Do we get sour or power? Is it going to be a dud, or do we just rock out right here? You see, if you had bought a contract anywhere after 2, you calls might have ascended from 2, but we're just kind of stagnating right now. That's why I say put them on your watch list. That's the early Black Friday deal, $50. If you want to, these are buy now, no pay later situations. No, I'm not going to send you a a Stripe link. If you're doing the group mentor, if you're purchasing the one-on-one mentorship at $1,500, I will send you a Zelle link to kind of break those payments up. If you buy all 10 and it's $500, I will allow you to get a Stripe link so you can use Klarna Afterpay and break those up. But if you're just getting 1 or 2, it's a buy today, sell only. Not those can't be broken up with Klarna or Afterpay. But I'm trying to work with everybody. $50. Best investment you ever made. Now we're seeing they're going to hold that level and kind of give a run. If you go and look at if you put them on your watch list, you can see how much the price has changed. So 8330 was $300. It's now $245. So in just those few minutes of adding it to the watch list, it has already gone down in value. And somebody drop in the chat why this has gone down in value. What happened? Why in the last 10-15 minutes did the contract we added to our watch list go down? There are two reasons that this contract is going down. The 85.50 is $15 now. Y'all drop in the chat because we're gonna learn around here. Yeah, theta. We got theta. We got time decay. That 15 minutes cost us some money. So if I do 10 for 50, we can break it up. If you do 10 at 50, it'll be 500. I will send you a Zelle payment link for 50. You should already have it in your email. Go do that one and just send me an email that says I'm buying the 10. Use the $500 link. Tell me you're buying 10 and just make sure you use that code to take the 100 off and make it 500. There you go. We're just telling y'all, nobody buy. All right, we're looking more puts, but it has to break. You see that level? Where every time it hits this green line, what happens? We get to that green line bounce. Green line bounce. We got buyers right there. So we could look at puts. If we were looking on the put side, I'd probably go 68.25 and probably 6,800 or 68.10. We're not gonna go far. We'll go 68.10, 68.20. 68.25 and 68.10 if this thing starts to sell down. But buyers on both sides. This doesn't look promising. It might be a sharp drop, but I'm not seeing a confidence play here because it could bounce right there. I'd want it to break that level. You see those sellers? We got the sell block. If we look at the fair value, I'm going to cut it. Oh, my fair value is off. Doop. That's the mogul algo. So now we can see there's the seller sitting there. See, I saw the volume line. We see the buyers sitting here. We see the sellers sitting here. The sellers I see is in the mogul algo indicator. That indicator is for sell as well. So it's telling us I can see the week high. I can see that volume line, and I can see the fair value gap. Is it gonna tank it? Oh, push through it. Got those buyers sitting there. See how they push right back up in there? See just how that late in the day money was made, and then you say, aha, got you. Got to be quicker than that. And buyers brought it right back up. This is a real end of day. See profit, take profit. Because it sold it right down into the buyers and snatched it away. You did a put. Let's see. We'll see if we get a retracement down. They just snatched all of that premium back. That's 14 more seconds in this candle. That next candle needs to close red for your put. And so you got 5 minutes in that next candle. And that's where these buyers are going to come in right here. You can see the green buy order. I'm not saying the put was wrong. It does look very bearish. But here we go with that next candle. I'm not seeing all of this is just on my watch list. I'm not seeing it. We need a candle close below that green line. It's after 235. It's bearish on the 15, bearish on the 1 hour. Oh, it just popped back green. They're playing with people premium right now. Coming on back down, here's going to be that opportunity to take some profit on that play if it can break. 4 more minutes in that candle. It took those buyers out. Get another drop. Go retest that support line. Buyers came back in. Y'all see the green buyers popping in and out right there. We can literally see where buyers and sellers are at, and they are battling. Buyers are trying to hold it. Sellers are trying to come down and test that level again. That next candle is probably going to be green if buyers can't push down through this week. We got 2.5 more minutes. It is looking more bearish on all of the time frames. But they got to push. Like, again, it gets later in this day. Volume starts to slow down. I'm new to the mogul and I just got here. Hope I was well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the support. If you're looking for a trading community, Mogul Stock Group, I'm an analyst in the Mogul Stock Group. We are having a 80% off sale. Comment community, and I will get you into the Discord, get you that sale link. Lock in for the yearly, get a free one-on-one. Lock in for the lifetime. I'll give you 3 free one-on-one. Just got to lock in and send me your pay order, and I got you. Buyers are sitting here. This might just stall out. It has to have way more volume than this to push down because buyers are holding it up. You probably see buyers are holding up SPY. They're not letting that 681 break. Every time it pushes down, buyers subsequently come back in. Got another minute 18 inside of this candle. Lord. It's going to drop. Got another minute. He's going to take it out. At 68.25 needs to break to the top of those buyers. It's trying, but dang, like I said, buyers just keep coming in. Sellers are trying to come and take it out, and they came and took out that whole candle. Sellers don't have enough volume. Sellers are trying to push, but buyers are in control. They are holding this up. Sellers will have to come really heavy here to take this out. Because the buyers are strong. Like I said, they're pushing that wick up. This is a strong battle to push this price action down. And we've seen it all day. Every time they push price action down, they buy it back up. And that's, again, market sentiment. They want this to be strong. They want a strong economy right now. We haven't had any good news, but it is stair-stepping down. This trend is looking more bearish. We're getting lower highs. Hold on, guys. All right, we got a little more push down. They're battling, and they bought it right back up at that level. So they were trying to push, retested that low. They bought it right back up. You got a buck. Oh, sellers came back in. But we can see the buyer sitting right there. Got a lot of buyers. They'll have to push through this zone. Thank you, Swag. Yep, I've been on for just a little minute. I was a little late to the party, but wanted to see what power I was going to do. Was it going to be power or sour? And bears are trying to push it down, but the buyers are just here. Buyers are keeping it in a range. It's descending. We can see the trend down, but buyers just keep buying it up. It could be a late drop, but it doesn't look. Yep, buyers just took it over again. Buyers have way more volume. They've been buying this up. They want people to shop for the holiday, so they are buying, buying, buying. It could be a last minute fall breakout, but this looks like the trend was headed down at first. Now all those buyers came in and it wicked to the downside, letting us know buyers are right there. It won't push it. We're not going to get the level I was looking for, the 6-day 50. I don't see us running like that. We could run to the high of the day, but yeah, I think they're about done. Everybody's ready to enjoy their day off tomorrow because markets are closed. Yeah, we added to the watch list, but it stumped out both times. We were adding calls and we added puts. Both of them are just getting wrecked. It's just nothing right now. If you get calls on the watch list, maybe gaining a little momentum now. But the theta is really eating up this process. Like I said, if they had a broke the 25 level and held, this would have been bearish. Now it's coming back up, close above this support line will be more bullish. But I just think this trade sideways and kind of duds out. I don't think we're going to get any major moves. And I could be wrong again. Volume could come from anywhere. That volume just started to come in. See, random volume at that. We had bearish, and then bullish volume come in, wiped it all out. Oh, they squeezing them again. Some sellers came in and squeezed on them. Taking all the wind out of those candles. Oh, and they bought it back up. It's strong battle. So those SPY contracts just dead in the water because if you're in the 0DT, Robinhood's probably closing you out. So it just stayed in this range. So unless you got Friday's contract, you're not gonna make on any money off this move. They're probably gonna close those out. Now it's trying to push. They know those contracts have been closed. It's just more of a sour hour. Like it's not giving us the run for the money. It does have 14 more minutes to do something, but it's like, you want to get a stick out and poke it. Like it's poking a bear, like do something. Just keep pushing down, but they're not having a lot of volume. Like they have to overtake a whole candle, and this is just back and forth action. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't make me feel away because they're not overtaking any levels of support. It has to overtake a level of support to even really matter. Yep, I told you you'll see it on Robinhood. They'll tell you can't add the zero DTE contracts. You got to get Friday's contracts because the markets will be closed tomorrow. See, does it break that supported area? They found some buyers right there. See if they can push through those buyers. It's got a minute and 30 in this candle. Can they sell it down to that next set of buyers? Sellers got to push. Like they're overtaking it, but buyers are strong. They have to close this whole candle down or it's going to pump right back up to where it was. If it loses the ghost, if it loses that level, it could come down to VWAP, but it will be sharp and probably spike right back up. I don't know if bears have it in them. I like Webull a lot. Robinhood be with the issues. Like they're a good platform for beginners. Once you step it up, you're gonna want a big boy account and watch it grow a lot better. You'll have stop losses and you'll take profit. You're able to manage your trades a lot better. There you go. It's gonna push through those buyers. It's pushing. They pushing this whole candle. That's a strong bearish candle. It's 10 more seconds. Are they gonna be able to take it? 5 seconds. Oh, there it goes. They took it out. Did y'all see that big drop and those buyers come back in? Now it's another 5 minute candle. What they do, they pop right back up. All that selling pressure that the bears did. And what did I tell you guys? If they don't overtake, it's gonna retrace it right back up. Like that is bananas that the buyers are sitting in. They had that buy order set at 82.20. See it? 82.20. Buyers are set at that 82.20. Sellers got to come down and push down past 82.20. I hope this is helpful. So you're not getting trapped or you're knowing why your contracts are ending, why you can't hold. Right. It's a give and take. Sometimes these are these can grow and blow accounts because if the sellers sell down hard and people are in a late day contract, you can make a lot of money. That change of character, this thing might drop. Getting a little change of character, so it's getting more bearish, and it's got 9 more minutes. But again, people that are in Friday's contracts are sitting pretty because it's not just a zero DTE contract. If you're in a SPY put, like I said, you could get Friday 680 puts and it comes down, you're okay. And especially if it keeps dropping, if it has a sharp drop back down, it's gonna make some decent amount of money. And if you're in Friday contracts on SPX, these sharp drops make people a lot of money. So, but it is based on risk management, your risk to reward on getting inside of these type of contracts. I'm on the 5. Usually I drop down to 1 because we see where the buyers at. Buyers, and there's that 68.14 from previous. Buyers kind of slide back in on the 1 minute. We don't really see that price action on the red. On the 5 minute, but you see the battle inside of that candle. It's got like 2.5 more minutes inside of the candle. I could see a close. If it drops, I could see that close low at about 618.15 if it wants to drop again. If not, it'll just linger. We got 2 minutes. Again, buyers are going to be sitting there waiting to buy at VWAP. But it's got to fall. SPY has to break 680. SPX has to give up this level. We're at the QQQ 614, but I thought we'd get to 614 even. Everything's just holding up the level instead of just dropping. The sellers are not strong. It's not a lot of volume in the selling. So like I said, the Friday expiration, their print, if there's a sharp drop, they're going to print well, probably close those things out and just trade again on Friday contract. They should not hold these. If they're in the SPX, they're going to have to close it before hours in, but for SPY, they could hold it an extra 14 minutes. But you can see those buyers coming back in. See, they bought right back in. So minute and 15 left. Sellers have to take out that buy order and close down here somewhere because buyers are sitting right there. So again, it's going to shoot right back up. I don't think sellers got enough money anymore. They would have needed to have came on down and taken to VWAP. They can't control this whole candle. It's gonna wick on both sides. We got 50 seconds. Historically speaking, does the ACR versus DCR percentage hover closer to 50 more than around the holidays? It can vary. It can vary. We just like to shoot for 50% on daily day trades. Yeah, I did not hope. Yeah. Fall night. I was just like, yep. I didn't hop in. I made money with you. When I trade with you, I almost never miss. Yeah. Again, we have a price target. We wait for it. We take it. We follow it. If this thing falls down here, I'd be shocked. Like that'd be some gnarly knife drop. And we do get those crazy knife drops. I just don't think they're gonna do it in 6 minutes. I think they're just gonna come down to VWAP and call it a day. If they can get VWAP, because it keeps bouncing. They gotta buyers keep coming in and sellers can't get to VWAP. They got these buy orders. We can see the block right here. And they come in, sellers trying to push through it. Yeah, I don't see too much knife dropping. Buyers keep coming in. They just got orders set at that 68.20, probably 68.15. They have to come test VWAP and break it, and that will take it's 5 minutes. I don't know. I've seen crazier things happen, but I don't think they got it in them. But again, Friday puts are getting those Friday puts are probably up. Depending on where they got in, if they started to get in when it started dropping or right under here, they're printing. Sellers got 5 minutes to hit VWAP. And they'll probably hold that VWAP. They probably not take out VWAP. wicking on both sides. We can see the battle. Look at all that volume they used to push that down, and buyers came in with half of the volume and just took them out. It's crazy work. And how much power you see in the price action. And this is the 5 minutes drop down to a 1, and we can see the battle. It wicked down, and buyers came back in on the next candle. They just keep trying. Don't, like I said, I don't think they're going to get it in the next 4 minutes. Three minutes now. They'll just probably stall out at VWAP if they can get it to VWAP, and that's a big if. Three more minutes and they ain't did nothing. They were supposed to take that on out. Nothing to barter with. I don't even think my watch list contracts are. I didn't see my my alerts go off to say they gained any percents. Yeah. The 6820 put, it's up 120%. So that was 113. It's up 117%. So the power hour 113 6820 put, it printed. That one printed good. It went over 100. So again, it's all about positioning in which contracts you take with that theta. But yep, the watches ad for the 6820, the 6810 dudded out. It just lost. It was $33. It dudded out at 25. Again, this is why it's important to get close to the money, because the 6820 put, it's up 175 now. And there's 2 minutes left. Like if this shoots down and hits VWAP, this could go over $200 for 113 for entry. I would just hit 202. So again, positioning in the proper contracts are the most important part. But that one did go over 100%. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to stay on. We got 1 minute left. If you guys got questions, drop them in the chat. If you would like to talk to me, I'll give y'all about an hour or two before I just retire and just do whatever I want with my family, because I'm a day trader and I do what I want. But look at it. What I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Last minute pop, that contract went over $400 in that drop. Y'all see that wick? Y'all see it? I told y'all 113 to $442 in the last minute. The last minute. Crazy work. The 248, the 6825 put is over $1,000. It was 248 and it closed at $1,022. The 6820 contract closed at 637. I told y'all say y'all didn't want to give the money to the market, but when you know the target and the drop, it never ceases to amaze me. I was like, they're not gonna do it in 1 minute, and watch it make me make a lie of myself. And what did it do? It did it in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Like that was end of day in that candle. Whole volume drop into the buy order right to our target, 68.12. I told you guys the 20 put would have been ideal. We saw it. It's pretty phenomenal watching these type of plays play out end of day, because you could have made you could have took $100 to $600 in the last minute of the market trading SPX. So Crazy, but y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. If you got it on your watch list, you definitely saw it. Um, could you take a moment and talk about half trading like we will experience on Friday? Is it typical trading as normal, just a shorter day? Is not typical. Think about the day. Think about the day sped up. So if we are usually seeing a reversal around lunch, you're going to see a reversal shorter into the day. So from 8 to 10 and then 10 to noon, power is going to be 11 to 12 Central Time. So it's just going to be a sped up day, but can have very low volume. I mean, y'all saw it. I left early, but I could have made it easy over 100 if I'd have stayed for. You see, it's crazy how that last minute pays out, weeks. But sometimes you got to see it to kind of practice getting used to it because it doesn't always happen. It could have dudded out, and then boom, it came back. Y'all drop power hour in the chat. I'm gonna give it a power. I don't think it was sour. It started out sour, but I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10 for a power hour. And I'm still gonna say it was a power hour. I'm not gonna say it was sour. It did not dud out. Yesterday was a power hour. So power hour, not sour. Now let's try. Um, if you've traded with me and you want to talk about it, or if you have questions, come up. I'm brand new to this, so we could try it out. But I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link. If you want to come on and talk, hit the StreamYard link. I should be able to see you in the studio and be able to bring you on. Let me see, is that the same link? Yeah, it's the same link. Guests can stream this to their destination. I don't know about that. But again, let's try it out. If I can see you in the studio, I can bring you up if you get inside, if you want to talk about it. I left early, but I could, yep. I made $60 when I left if around 5:55. Boom. Money to be made. Again, most of the time these sessions, like I'm literally helping you guys make the money before you pay me to teach you to really know what you're doing and get the foundation. And I don't know too many teachers that do that, but I like it. I hope y'all like it. If y'all like it, drop some sevens in the chat. If y'all like how these streams have been going, if they've been helpful. If you want to come on and ask questions, use that StreamYard link. If you want to take advantage of the Black Friday deals, you got to use the Zelle or the Cash App. If you're spending more than 500 or spending 500, I will send you the Stripe link so you can use Afterpay or Klarna. All right. Soft Swag, thank you. Jason, thank you. Well, I'm glad y'all supported again. Markets are closed. They're going to be closed tomorrow. I hope you all enjoy your family. Like I said, we've been on for just under an hour. So I'll give you guys, a few minutes to ask some questions. Give you guys some time to come on stage and talk or ask a question, and then we're going to get out of here. I got more cleaning to do. Okay, we got another one. Hey guys, what do we say in the chat? Rye said this might be a dumb question. What do we say to that? Y'all tell them what do we say about that? Somebody help me out. But how would you cash out on the play that turned 100 into 700 last minute? Like if the market closes at 4, would you have sold at 358 or would you sell post market? It all depends. If you're in SPY, you can sell post market. If you're in SPX, you would have needed to go ahead and manually execute the sale. You can use Webull and you can do hotkeys, or you can already have an order in place. Let's just say you know that this is going to have a sporadic drop and you want that 100%. I usually just go immediately back into my contract, look at 100%, put my sell order in and wait for it to fill because you don't want to get caught in the slippage. But it's all about the execution. You can hold after with SPY or have it set in place. Oh, I got Wiz. Let's see.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
how you doing?
Good, good. Uh, I have a quick question. How do you set up? Do you set up a LLC or C corp when you do your trading? Because you told me you do that full time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I set up a LLC because I do run a business. But you can do a C corp. It just depends on your finances and how you're set up. I'm married, so my tax broker does it a little bit different. But this will be my first time doing it. Like I just retired this year, so I'm still learning there. So I would just kind of like check with your financial advisor or CPA to see which one would be more financially feasible for you.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I have another question. For the 101 at $50, like if we do 10, can we broke it up
Oh
in,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you don't have to use them all back to back. They don't expire. I mean, Lord forbid, nothing happens to me. You can use them up until you're ready. My mentor, Court, inside of Discord, Court bought my first one on one at $30, and he's never used it. He's waiting for my one on ones to get like $1,000, and he just wants to slap it down and be like, "Look, I got the Joker. I got the big Joker. I'm ready to take your class." But he showed up in support. I'm sending you an email now. It's gonna say the group when you check out. It's gonna say group at 500. I just don't want to make a new sell link, but I know you want these as 10 one-on-ones and I got it noted for you. But make sure you use that code.
Okay, okay. This is
I
all.
got you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else want to come up? The link is there. Let me put it back. You got the link if you want to come up, ask me questions. If you feel comfortable, if you want to talk about the markets today, if you want to talk about the outlook, again, I'm here as long as y'all are here and here to support. Again, no dumb questions, no silly questions. If we don't know, we don't know. So again, always ask. But that was a great question because some people don't know how to execute. They could have saw $600. I had a client come in that was just trading. They had never learned how to trade. They knew how to press the button, and they was like, I was up on Friday, $1,200 in a play the court call, but I don't know what to do. They didn't know how to close the trade. They had money on the table. I just told them Monday morning we're gonna get on Zoom and I'm gonna show you what to do. We're gonna click it and take this money. And I think they ended up getting like 900 outside of that. But yeah, make sure you kind of have a test of what you're doing or at least know how to use your platform when being in kind of large setups like that. Get me up out of here. What else y'all got? Make sure you're following me on TikTok. I'm gonna grow on TikTok as well. Like I said, I can't go live on Facebook for till December 14th. So we're gonna be on YouTube and IG and hopefully TikTok here soon. But wherever you're listening, I appreciate it. I know it's a little bit of a lag in the comments, so I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to catch up. And if nothing more, markets are closed. I'll get y'all on up out of here. I did say that. So I'm giving YouTube an extra day. So nope, you heard it right. Got Swag Soft coming on, but let me I'm gonna add them in just a second. But yeah, so I didn't tell TikTok, I didn't tell YouTube yesterday that I was doing a sale, so I didn't feel like it was fair. So I'm giving you guys till midnight to get with me and get the one-on-ones. So if you want 10, I'm maxing it at 10 per person because y'all are not gonna wear me to death. But thank you, Soft Swag. What you got? Soft Swag, can you hear me? Soft Swag, make sure you're not muted or make sure your mic is added. But yeah, I'm gonna put the banner back up. You can Zelle or Cash App me. I know by how much you see and how many one-on-ones you want, but make sure I know. Like, send me a screenshot, DM me, so I know who it is. Okay, I can hear you now, Swag Soft. Soft Swag, sorry. Soft Swag, can you hear me? I'm gonna remove them and bring them back. Let's see. Soft Swag, can you hear me? Soft Swag, can you hear me? All right. I'm gonna bring you back downstage, and I'm gonna kick you out the studio. Will be removed from the studio if you want to prevent this person from rejoining. You can. You should ban them instead. No, I'm not gonna kick him out. I just don't know how. Soft Swag, when you're ready, just drop a one in the chat, and I'll bring you back up because I don't want to like kick you out, but I also can't hear you. But yeah, you got an opportunity to get the one-on-ones with me. It makes the mentorships cheaper, but this will go up after this. The sale will go up. The one-on-ones will be $70 tomorrow. So for everybody else in the public, they're 60 today. They had until the bell rang this morning, unless they reached out to me to say, "Hey, I don't get paid until Friday." But Black Friday, the only sales will be the $100 off the group mentorship and 500 off the one-on-one 8-week mentorship. So gotta take advantage of his like same day sales. Again, when we go out into the public and they say, I was supposed to buy some perfume for my wife. They had 25% off, 6-hour sale. I got busy, came back and looked, now it's 10% off. So I just missed it. Guys, when whatever mentorship option Chaz is offering is worth it. The opportunity to gain specialized knowledge is priceless. Me. Hey, you're hearing it from the people here, and I didn't pay these people. I mean, you can definitely ask Juliana Judy. You can ask a lot of my clients. They're very pleased. Giving me like triple feedback. Yeah. Gotcha. If you might have to, when I came on with Diamond Dave earlier, I muted my YouTube and then I came on in just the studio screen. So you may have to do that. So you're not getting that feedback. But yeah, again, I like to give back. I even gave away a one-on-one today. A client said that they needed help setting up stop losses and take profit and trading view. And that's not something like it's a simple conversation. A lot of things don't have to be paid for. I have a lot of clients that be like, "Hey, Chaz, can you just look at this, or can you?" Yeah, cool. And then I'll just tell them we'll hop on. And after we get off the call, a lot of times they'll be like, "Hey, you didn't send me a pay link." And I'm like, well, it wasn't, we were just chopping it up. And they're like, no, I want to pay you for your time. So when I get those people that do sow seeds into me like that, I just pull it forward. When I have a client that, like, I have a client that needs to be sponsored right now. They can't afford it. They just can't. They want to learn, but they show up to everything I have free. They share all of my promotions. They brag about me to their friends. And I appreciate that. So when I have stuff, a promo, those are the first people I reach out to. Not the people who just beg and say, "Oh, I want to learn, but I don't have any money," or they just showed up because I offered a giveaway and they just wanted to win, but they weren't gonna grind. They're not gonna invest $100. They just wanted it for free. They weren't gonna do the work. So I'm always giving back, and paying it forward because I know I'm going to be super, it's going to come full circle and I'm going to get it back multiple folds. Okay, soft swag, I got you back. Let's see. How about now? Is it still feedback? Can you hear me? Anything? Soft swag, can I hear you? Can you hear me? Can you say anything? All right, still some technical difficulties. I'm gonna leave you in the studio for now. How would you have scalped that trade? Come on, I came on at 233 and hesitated my downfall even after 6 years of trading. Um, you have to play it out, and you wouldn't have seen it. Again, I was very skeptical. That's why I put it on my watch list. There's nothing I could have known. I just anticipated the move of where it could go to and where they would bring it down to. I know the levels that it could go to, but it's not a guarantee that it's going to do that. It can dud out. So it would have been taking that trade at like 245, 250 end of day, and then just like putting in a sale order at 100% because we're looking for this nightfall and then taking 100%. You might have not got all of that. If you were being a little greedy, you could have went for it. Like set the trade to close. The trade was 113. You would have set it to close at 226 or just like 300, just some random. So you'll get closed and not get caught in the wick and not have it closed out on you. By any chance, can I pay you money through PayPal or a crypto wallet? I can use, yeah, you can, I can definitely send you my Bitcoin wallet. I don't really take ETH. But yeah, we can do Bitcoin. PayPal gives me a lot of problems and it's really not, you guys as a client, it's PayPal in general. They can lock your accounts, they can hold your funds, and I don't like that. So we can definitely do crypto. Shoot me an email. Let me put my email back up. Send me an email, and we can definitely do it by crypto. And I can send you my my Bitcoin Lightning wallet. We got the private chat. Somebody, there we go. Let me send you that number, swag. Once the live end, give me a call. If anybody wants to chat, send me a private message and I'll send you the number and you can call me once the live ends and we can talk. What strike would you have taken? So again, when it comes to strikes, I went over there a little bit when I was picking them. I got the strike up here. So we're looking at the lower level and what contracts were available. The 68.25 because we were trading at this high of 68.27, so we want to stay close. I usually like the $5 incrementals, so it was the 68.25 and the 68.20. Those would have been the two most ideal contracts without theta just eating them up because they're going to get the most volatility. Okay, but I only send BTC. No disrespect to ETH. I feel you. That's why I said it. If y'all follow me in By the Hood, we only talk about cryptocurrency or the only Bitcoin. So I mean, I have a little bit of ETH, but I do like BTC more. And then I mean, you're adding value to me. You pay me in BTC now. In a year, that BTC is going to be phenomenal. So for sure, you can send BTC. Is there a means by which the Stripe can be utilized for full regular payment? I'm still trying to get my profile from Wells. So yes, you can do the Stripe link for the full regular price. Yes, you can still do that. Or with the discounted prices. I mean, if you're, as long as it's over the 500, if you want to break it up, if you're doing the group mentorship at 500 or doing the individual mentorship at 1500, or if you say I want, that one-on-ones, or I'm going to get, 6 one-on-ones and it's 600, I will send a Stripe link. Just make sure you email me so I can make sure I know what you want, to make sure you have the proper link to be able to utilize it with Klarna. Again, I don't have any say so behind whether you will get approved for that. Only thing I can do is do in-house. So let's say you want to do, let's just say you want to do the one-on-one mentorship. It's 1,500. Klarna denies you. I'll send you. I could send you one for 500. You'll have to pay. You can't break up that 500. Split it up. Now, if you're just going to do the group mentorship and it's 500, it's Klarna. Cool. I'll let you send 250 now. 250 halfway through. But it needs to be Zelle or Cash App. It's just they take so many fees when you let it pay over time. So I'm just very strict about which way we do it. But if you want to do the let me see if I can send you a private message and send you the number and you can give me a call. Nope, I can't do it there. Let's see. Can I? Nope. Yeah. Emeka Human, send me a DM, a private message, and I'm going to send you my phone number so you can give me a call or you can shoot me an email. The 1,500 mentorship, can we start that at any time? Yes, you can start as soon as Sunday of this week. I'm not going to take anybody. I'm going to be with my family these next couple of days. So I'm not starting anybody and the market's going to be light. So Sunday or Monday will be about the earliest you can start and you go from there. That 8-week mentorship can be 2 weeks now, 2 weeks after the holiday, and every 2 weeks after that until your 8 weeks is up. And the week can look different. If you're in my mentorship and you say, Chaz, can we hop on this Tuesday? And you come back and say, can we hop on this Thursday? And you come back and say, can we talk on Saturday? Yeah, you have more flexibility of meeting more versus if you just buy sessions, your sessions are coming off every time we meet. So it's just a matter of how much access you want and how much individualism that you need, how much hand holding on what you can get. But yep, I'm gonna try to work with everybody. Like my phone now has 31% because I've been texting, I've been sending out Stripe links, I've been people are having like they can't get in their Cash App, they're trying to Cash App from other people's Cash App and keeping up with them. So I'm trying to work with everybody. If I missed a message so far, I'm gonna make my way back around to you. Can I talk about SoFi? I'm looking at investing in SoFi for my penny challenge when we hit 100. Okay, tell me more about your penny challenge. I'm still seeing growth in SoFi. The market pulled back, so it was down, but you can see it's recovered. If we go up on a daily, and again, we fix the settings, and we're going to take off the indicators. We're moving back up. That was a good buy at 23, and we're shooting back up. I mean, it's still on target for me. For us to get to back to 30 and probably 35 by the end of the year. But I'm very like again, I'm in it to win it with them. I think that will definitely be $100 stock. It appears that SoFi is available to everybody to have access to an account that can. So you can trade there, you can invest there, you can get loan, you can get student loans, you can get a mortgage, you can have a savings account. There's just so many opportunities right there. So that's why I like him. For sure. And again, this is where we need to be. Like some people only have Chime, some people only have like these off-brand to be able to do payments and stuff, and they're bridging that gap and providing a very good quality of service. I'm gonna give this we'll stay on about 4 more minutes, guys, and then we'll wrap up and I'll take those calls. Again, if anybody wants to come on, let's see, if anybody wants to come on screen, let me know. If not, 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna head over to the Classy Climb. If you don't already, go follow Erica Williams at the Classy Climb. It's definitely helped me out tremendously with growth, with mindset, right here. Being relentless and power of full engagement. So I'm about to go to that live after I get off of mine. So that's where I'll be headed next. Again, it's learning, growing, expanding the network. Any more questions, guys? 4 more minutes, and then we're out of here. Ask away. Discovery calls are $7. I'm giving y'all free discovery calls today for the holidays. So make sure you grab the number, get all your questions answered. If you're coming back on the replay, you can definitely send me. Who did I say? Who did you say about when I'm not sure. Say it again. Oh crap! Erica Williams right here. Erica Williams, Classy Climb Smart Money. This is the YouTube channel I'm about to go to. Once I get off live. I thought she was live, but this might be a replay video. I thought she was live. It's not showing live anymore, so I'm gonna go watch that replay. It might have been yeah. I don't see the live bubble. Live. Where did it go? It might have been a video and not a live, but I'm about to go watch that video that just streamed a few minutes ago. Let me see, was it live or video? Okay, it was just a video, so I'm gonna go watch that replay after this. Oh, for sure. Be safe. You're driving, be safe. Smart. Erica Williams, Classy Climb, Smart Money. Go to that channel. Learn all that you can. And she also has the land grab course. I believe it's $4.97. It's on sale for $97. I'm on the email list. Get on the email list if you want to get involved with land, buying land, building. That's going to be the cheapest you're going to get your foot in the door for, and it's a great price. So yeah, I thought it was live, so I'm not gonna rush off. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes. If anybody wants to come up, use that StreamYard link. If you have any questions, let me see if I can get that link back and get it for you guys. I'll drop it in the comments, and you guys can come up. But we'll spend another 10 minutes if you got questions, and then we'll get on up out of here. Like I said, I know there's a delay in the comment section, so. I really don't know. South Swag private messaged me, so I don't really know. I think if you send a private DM, South Swag, how did you private message me? Because I don't know how to private message somebody back. I can see the private message from South Swag. Chat with everyone in the studio, and then this one is he was in the studio, but I can't. Oh, maybe he has to be in the studio to be able to see it. So you have to come on the I thought y'all could just see that. My bad. You can shoot me an email and I'll send you the number, the email address. Let me put my email address back on the screen on the banner, and you can email me. And you can just email me call or discovery call, and then I'll send you the number back and we can chat. Again, I'm learning how to use StreamYard with the comments from here. I didn't know. Can I? Yes, you can email me. That's why I put it up there. You can email me at my Zelle. The email next to the Zelle, that is the exact contact to me. Thank you, Soft Swag. So yeah, Soft Swag could private message me once they were behind the presentation wall. But yeah, got 9 more minutes. And who wants to go first? L Brown, when I see make sure when you email me the L Brown 17, put that in the email so I know it's you, because I know your Gmail and your YouTube name and all the names may not be the same. So let me know who's who. But as soon as this closes, once I get out the studio, Soft Swag, you can call me as soon as we get off. Give me about 2 minutes after this goes down, and then call, and we'll be good to go. I'll be taking calls probably till my wife gets off. My wife gets off work at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. I can't remember today. But I know she works tomorrow. So once she's off, I'll probably be like, yeah, nah. Will you ever trade SPX on live, or is it too fast? No, I mean, I go over SPX trading it live. I mean, you can. The goal is I'm giving you guys opportunities to take the trade while it's on the live. You get to pick what strike price you're going to take. I'm giving you the best ones to take, and we're doing them on live. But yeah. Wish that's locked in. Got 10 one-on-ones at $50 a pop. I haven't ran this deal since Mother's Day. Again, it will not come back. I will go and archive these links. You'll get a little message that says, hey, this link no longer works. Contact Dr. Chaz. So $50 one-on-ones after today, they will be no more. One-on-ones are already $100. I'm just doing Black Friday deals up until now. They are going 50, 60 to 70. They will just continue to go up. So they were 50 today and tomorrow. They're currently 60 for Discord and Facebook group. Tomorrow they will be 70. Friday they'll be 80. And Saturday they will be back at regular price. So take advantage now. So L Brown, I'm looking at my email. You shoot me an email, let me know. Y'all got 7 more minutes. Any other questions? Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Totally. Have a wonderful, happy Indigenous Day. Much love to the people who welcomed us to the U.S. Did they welcome us, or did we welcome them? Are they us, or are we them? That's another day for another story, another rabbit hole of where they here, where we here. Are our ancestors from here or there, just because we look different? I'll tell y'all this short story. When I went to Howard, I went to a predominantly Black elementary school, middle school, high school. When I went to undergrad, it was the first time I went to a school with predominantly white people. I mean, we had a Black crew and we had Black kids on campus, but this is a predominantly white school. I went to WKU, Western Kentucky University. Enjoyed it, had a great Black experience at the school. I didn't have to tell anybody I was Black. They knew I was Black. But when I went to Howard University, when I got on that campus and I got around those groups, this was the first time. It was just like, who are you? Or like, where you from? Like, what's up? I'm like, oh, I'm from Memphis. There's like, all right. And like, what are you? I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm Black. And I was just like, are you Nigerian? Well, they knew I wasn't Nigerian, but they're just like, are you Senegalese? Are you Hispanic? Like, one, I wear colored contacts, it makes my eyes look green. My father has light eyes, my grandmother has light eyes. But this was the first time I told people I was like regular black. Like I didn't have a historical heritage to something else. Like I do know, and most people say that, you know, I do have Native American heritage in my background, but I didn't know it fully. But that was the first time like I had to tell somebody like, yeah, I'm just American or like African American or I'm black. But that's an interesting, you know, thing. It is National Indigenous Day. A little bit of story time there. But okay, guys, y'all got 4 more minutes. L Brown, I'm looking for your email, making sure it doesn't go to my spam. Anybody else? It's still 8 of y'all here. Drop some sevens if we staying on. If y'all got some questions, I know there's a lag, but if we got more questions, you want to say thank yous, drop them here, and well, we're gonna get up out of here. Not gonna talk to myself. I could be cleaning, that, and I could be taste testing. I'm probably gonna get out here and cut my yard, front of my yard. If you're just coming in, you got questions, drop them in the chat. Markets are closed tomorrow. We got 2 more minutes. Got questions? Shoot me an email. Oh, let me put the banner back up with my email for the Zales, the same email you can contact me with and get the telephone number to give me a call. I'll be taking calls majority this afternoon. It's cold on, it's snowing here. Got my boots on. I have on shorts. The sun is out. It is nice and pretty here in Texas, so I don't have any complaints. I usually always have like some really nice wintry outfit to wear, and then it's hot outside. As I'm letting y'all go over some more stuff, I'm looking at Campbell Soup. Some people have been asking about Campbell Soup. Is this something we should trade due to the information that has come out? Should we be trading Campbell Soup? What does it look like? I'm going to go look, and the put chain is okay. It's nothing special about it. Let's go look out a month. I mean, will Campbell Soup bounce back? I mean, in the times we're in right now, I think people still gonna be eating some Campbell Soup. I don't know if they're gonna take a big hit. Let me pull up. Let me actually pull them up. And when people ask, like, should we trade Campbell Soup? Campbell Soup came out. What happened? Boom, sales down. If you're new here, or no, if you're old here, if you learned something, what do we know about this ATR? Would we day trade or swing? Can we day trade it? And do we day trade or swing this? Because a couple of people have been here a little while. They know a couple of things, and nothing drastic today. Minneapolis. Sheesh. But yeah, Campbell Soup. Campbell Soup is a slow mover. It doesn't have a dollar ATR, so we would have to buy a lot of time to see this fall. And it's going to take a lot more than just accusations. And people will put their money where their dollars are at. but it won't just have a strong fall overnight. We've seen some investors pull out at 31. And now it's down to 30. We want to see it break 30 and go lower. But it could be possible, but the chain is just a little thin. Just a little bit thin. People just have their eyes on it because of the news, but nothing special. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate it. We've gone a minute over. Y'all have a good holiday. I probably will not catch y'all back. Nothing drastic on Camel Soup. People already bought the food. Yeah, they already bought it. They could do a recall or they could sell it. But canned soup is expensive and people are low on funds. So we're going to see those moves. So definitely have a good holiday. Like I said, I'll probably be doing a private session on Friday or be out in the shopping streets. There's a couple of deals I need to take advantage of. But other than that, y'all have a good. And we forget so quickly. Yeah, definitely. People will be forgetting. Some people are holding true. Some stuff is having a lasting and long effect, but most of the time they forget. They just go back to following their same routine. So I appreciate y'all for showing up. If you got questions, I'm gonna leave that comment banner up so you can see my email if you need to reach me for a call. And y'all have a good one.